Hello everyone, this is Engage UK back again. Before I start, I just want to say thank you to everyone who's been watching all the videos on the channel. Well over 3,000 views now and probably pushing 4,000 by the time this video is uploaded. Today I just wanted to do something a little bit quicker because this isn't really a brand new item, it's been around a very long time. And these are the Graham Farish container Bogie wagons. They've done these for very many years. This, for instance, is quite an old version from pre-Bachmann days, number 3605, a freight liner bogie wagon with three 20-foot containers. And they did these in various container configurations, freight liner ones, P&O, Dart. Quite common to see these on the auction sites and second-hand, because a lot were made. It's also interesting to see the contrast to the latest version. This is the brand new version, P&O version, that one, 37345A. This is 373456A. They also do 454 and 457A, and these come with either three 20-foot containers, or as you see on this one, one 20 and one 40-foot. The other ones that are available are the P&O Needloid version, and one that has a Costco and a Maersk 40-foot container on it. These were also released previously without the A suffix, so an earlier version of the P&O with different numbers would have been 373455 without the A on there. Now the old one comes in the old style Graham Farish box with a plastic insert, which is often quite tricky to slide out. Pretty simple, straightforward. Take that out. Underframe, very basic. It's like a lattice underframe. Rapidos on springs, metal wheels, and the three containers. And the containers themselves are pretty basically modelled. There's a little bit of relief to them, but looking at the ends here, they're not super detailed there really. As I say, these are available in various configurations, and these can be slotted out and swapped over, so you can change the combination of whatever containers you've got on that. So that's the older version. The newer version, let's have a look at the P&O one. Again, you can see how the packaging hasn't really changed very much over the years, but looking at this, you can immediately see some differences. First of all, although the lattice underframe is very similar, still got the Rapido couplers on springs, still metal wheels, much better fine printing on the bottom of the underneath the containers on the solid bar there. Some really fine printing with warning signs and number of the container flat. But it's particularly the containers themselves that are much improved. In particular the end detail here. You've got a wire detail of all the locking bars, handles control these and open them to open the doors. You've got some very fine printing on the ends. Yeah, all of them have different numbers. All the containers have different numbers on this one. As do the container flats that they sit on. This would have a different number to this one. Now you'd think that these are removable, and I think they are supposed to be. This one seems to be able to come out because Farish do these containers both in 20-foot and 40-foot in packs of different types, and there's some quite nice ones that aren't available actually on the ready-to-run models. But I did have a go at changing one of these before, and sometimes there's a little dab of glue or something which makes it difficult to change these over. So if you are going to buy these and buy some packs to change them to a different container, you might need to be a little bit careful about popping these out. They have little pegs underneath that locate into small holes on the underframe, And as I say, in theory you should just be able to slot these out, but sometimes they can be a little bit tricky. Let's see if we can pop this one off without breaking it. No, one side wants to come out and one side isn't quite so happy. Let's try the end one. Yeah, again the end is coming out, but there we go, little click. And again. Do not want to damage or break off the pegs. This is the issue, because that would make it a bit more difficult. Well, that one has come out, so that's okay. So that one's popped out quite easily, and that's what the container looks like on its own. And as I say, you can buy these in different liveries to the ones available and they're ready to run, and change them over, mix them up, or also just put these, stack them if you've got a container terminal or something like that. So I think, I have to say, in theory these are supposed to be interchangeable, but as I say, I did try that before with one on the shorter 20-foot one on this one, and it just would not come out, and in the end I had to give up. Rather than break the pegs on this one, I had to sort of like live with it as it was. Okay, so that's the P&O one. I think they're really nice. Of course, the advantage of being able to pop them out is you can have the doors at both ends. Here we've got a flat end. The door is obviously on the inside here. So on this container, all the doors are at the right hand end as we look at it. It might be that you might want to turn that round, because this is so nice, it's quite nice to have it on both ends. So that's the P&O one. This one is pretty much the same. Different containers obviously, but the same underframe. Again, comes in the plastic inner case with a bit of tissue paper. Yes, this was the one I had real problems with, trying to change this one over, because I do have one or two spare containers, and I've obviously given up the ghost and decided just to fix that one down. But you can change these over. The 40-foots only have the pegs at the ends because locating holes are in different places, so this could be changed for two 20-foots on this one. Again, some very nice fine printing on the underframe here, warning triangles, quite nice bogies, rapidos in pockets, so they're very nice. They're list for about £14–15, but you can pick them up. I think I paid £10.50. Yeah, £10.50 for these. £10, £50, £11, something like that, if you shop around. And considering they're about the size of a coach, you know, you can build up quite a nice train quite quickly with those. Much cheaper than coaches. They look really nice. They're going to be for era 8 or 9, sectorisation or privatisation era. What I'm going to do now is I'm just going to get the camera down, put this one on the track, get the camera down and show you some real nice close-ups of it, so you get a bit more fine detail. Well, there, that one is in close-up, and I think you can see how nicely detailed the ends are. You can also see a little bit of detail on the second and third container from the camera. I turn it sideways. You can see the fine printing, the underframe there, the solid bar. Quite nice bogies. Okay, they're not NEM coupler pockets, they're still the old rapidos on springs, and I think that kind of shows how long these have been in the catalogue, and really I suppose they're probably in need of an upgrade. But they're still a pretty good representation. You can do something about these couplers because they're the old style rapidos on the springs. Once again, Schaffenbergs, something like that. You could use something like that to replace them. And I think they're pretty nice. Maybe not quite to the level of their very latest releases. They're not blue ribboned releases. But with the improved fine printing and the improved containers, they have certainly improved them from the original. You can see here, just by comparison, the ends of those, they're just plain, completely plain. Containers aren't as nicely printed. There's no real fine printing, and certainly none on the underframe. So that does show how they've improved them. they're still using the same bogies and pretty much the same underframe, but they've just improved it with all the fine printing and improved the containers themselves. So I'll give these, I'll give them 7 out of 10, I think. Probably, as I say, in need of an upgrade at some point, but still available. They're still in the latest Farish catalogue, all 4 variants, so they should be around for a little while longer. Anyway, thanks for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Should be back with more videos soon. Please comment, rate or subscribe. You know where to do it by now. Thanks for watching. See you soon.